Title: Enchanted Hills Camp, Summer 2024. Campers stand and sing, crack eggs into a bowl, and paddle a paddle boat. Kara Johnson, CSDB School for the Blind psychologist.
The benefit of a camp like this for teenagers who are blind visually impaired is they get to be in an environment that is made for them.
Campers and counselors dance in a conga line.
Nearly all of their counselors, all of their campers had a visual impairment. They were one of the majority, which does not happen much in their lives at all. Everything that they do is accommodated for them, and there is no barriers for their vision.
Raquel, CSDB student.
Everything felt more accessible, and I felt more understood and comfortable. And that was very nice, and it was just a beautiful environment.
CSDB student Michaela plays piano while another camper plays guitar. Michaela.
The activities I participated in camp included choir in the Kiva.
Campers, including Michaela, swim in an outdoor pool.
I also spent a lot of time with the pool. I met a few friends at the pool. And I also did some recreational stuff like goal ball.
Montage of each activity that's mentioned.
We did some bowling. I did some paddle boating. We also went on a bunch of nature walks and hikes.
Raquel.
They had the nice windy sidewalks instead of when you're hiking uphill, hiking on the ground and possibly losing your way. You have a little road to follow.
Jojo, CSDB
I
student.
really liked the dance battle. I liked dancing. And I also really liked the talent show because I really liked singing.
Jojo at a talent show. Campers, including Raquel, practice karate. Raquel.
I learned how to defend myself.
An instructor works with Raquel on a karate move.
The fun thing about my karate instructor and all of the other helpers is that they were all visually impaired. They could relate to me more on it being harder to see, and we made it a little less visual and more tactile. And I got an award, and it was a cute little water bottle with a dragon on it.
Campers in karate class. Kara.
Some of the things that students come back from camp with is confidence that they can do things on their own.
A counselor paints a student's hand.
While there is counselors in their cabins and there's adults with them, they are expected to be pretty independent
Jojo swims with an inner tube in a pool.
and figure out things for themselves and advocate for themselves.
Campers and counselors dance in a large room.
They're learning from success stories of other blind, visually impaired individuals and saying, I can do that too. Sometimes them hearing it from another person who's in their community, it just takes it to a whole different level and meaning for them.
Jojo dances. Jojo.
The people at the camp, I liked the people. We did a lot of stuff together, and every time we did, there was a lot of laughs.
Outdoors, students stand with long white canes and sing. Michaela.
My favorite part of camp was getting to make a lot of long-lasting friendships who I still talk to this day.
Raquel bowls outdoors. Raquel.
It's a good experience, especially if you're blind and visually impaired and in more of a public environment where there's not a lot of people who are like you. It's nice to be around others who experience similar things that you do and just to do normal activities.
A CSDB student colors a paper mask. Kara.
I would say every student had a moment where I felt like this is why you came to camp.
Michaela.
Before camp, I was always pretty quiet when I met somebody. I kind of had to force myself to be professional around people and to meet them and stuff.
Campers stand together and sing.
I feel like with camp, it's just you meet all these people, and I just suddenly became more confident after camp because now I've been able to initiate more conversations with people.
Jojo.
Aside from being blind, I'm also autistic and have some sensory processing issues. And I was definitely put to the test at that camp.
Jojo at a dance and working on a craft.
It was very tiring. It was all day. If I needed a break, I had to work it into the schedule. If I needed to leave, I had to advocate that I needed to leave the area. So overall, I had to put my coping skills to the test at that camp. So overall, my tolerance for things has grown for uncomfortable environments.
Jojo dancing. Michaela.
The biggest takeaway I got was face your fears, even if you feel like you want to give up. Face your fears because you never know what you're going to get out of it.
Montage. Michaela plays piano and paddles a paddle boat.
It was amazing to be able to try new things. And most importantly, though, I feel like I gained a lot of confidence when being faced with an unexpected challenge or new situation. I would like to give big thanks to the Lighthouse for the Blind San Francisco.
Jojo.
Thank you, Harvey Family Foundation.
Raquel.
Thank you, EHC.